So what do you think about the Andrew Tate stuff? I don't know much about it. It seems crazy. I'm not sure if the things that he said were more so a joke, it seems like a lot of what Andrew Tate said was a joke, right? That people just take out of like context to try to paint him in a certain light. But I also don't know if there's any kind of proof or evidence besides his self-admitting. That's what like people like Abin Preach are pushing. He's self-admitted, right? Like he admitted to doing certain things and liking certain things, and if you pull receipts, certain timelines don't add up. I don't know. I do not know. I think something like that is so serious that I don't want to go with hearsay or like, oh, I think this could be. I don't know. So yeah, my opinion on the Andrew Tate stuff is until I see actual evidence, I don't really have an opinion. I think that people who are quick to jump on Andrew Tate and try to take him down, right, and try to like destroy him just off of the strength, right? Because in case you didn't know, that we all have that, right? Everyone who's a public figure, content creator, we all have that, right? It's going to be a small group or a large group or just one person. It's going to be somebody that hates you, despise you, wants you to do only bad and negative, and they're going to want to drag you down at any chance they get. If they hear any small bit of negativity, no matter if it's true or not, they are going to cover it as if it is true and present it as such. And then even if it's discovered to not be true, are they going to clear that air? No, because their whole mission is to just destroy you because they despise you and don't like you, right? And not saying that could be the case 100%. And the only reason why Andrew Tate is getting this right now, but from the past, I can say 100% majority of the criticism towards Andrew Tate was that. Right, people that don't like him, so they'll watch all his hours of content to find any little small thing that sounds like is inappropriate or wrong, and then try to use that to try to destroy his name. And they did a lot to destroy him so far, right? So like when it comes to Andrew Tate, like I take everything that I hear about him with a grain of salt. People are extremely biased, and it's because they have a personal opinion. It's the same thing with like Kevin Samuels. They did him the same way, not to the extreme like amount, right, as what Andrew Tate got, but Kevin Samuels got the same thing. So where even after he passed away, people were talking about him negatively. If the same thing happened to Andrew Tate, there's going to be people celebrating and backflipping and doing all types of stuff, right? And it's all hearsay with no actual evidence. If I'm not mistaken, when I did look into it, they're saying that it's for allegations. That's what I'm hearing so far. Is that they're holding them for a certain amount of time and trying to find more evidence what they've been doing to them the whole time because alleged allegations. That's what they're saying in these streets, right? And if that's true, that's disgusting. That's disgusting as hell. That's what. That is wow. We could just detain people until we get evidence. He said, yeah, I don't think he's guilty. I think he's pissed some people off. I agree with that. With the aspect of he's made a lot of people mad. Do I know if he's guilty or not? I don't know. I haven't seen any evidence proving so. Yeah, billionaire and 4-time kickboxing champion. I don't think he's a billionaire. Millionaire, maybe, right? Millionaire for sure. I don't think he's a billionaire. 4-time kickboxing champ at what, 32, 37? Yeah, he's out here getting it. I think you can be blunt and a-hole. It's the misogynistic comments from Tate that gets under my skin. But that's the thing. I think that most of those are jokes. I think that's like him like saying something so over the top and outrageous on purpose because he's like, come on, for real, nigga, for real. Like sarcasm, right? So that's I really see it as that. I see him saying certain extreme things not as I believe it, but more so as I'm just joking. Come on, that's crazy. This is what people think of me, obviously, right? And mind you, So many people have not realized that that's not a good way to handle that. It's never a good like way to handle those type of things when it comes to being a public figure and online. Going with the joke, it don't work, nigga. It don't. I'm telling it don't. I've seen so many people that go with it. Oh, word, y'all accusing me of this? Let me go with that. And then like months later, it's like, okay, I take it back. I'm sorry for joking. People keep saying it. They're spamming it. I'm getting in trouble now. Please stop. Right? That happened to so many content creators, right? What happened to Tipster, right? He was over there crying. I heard he just made a comeback too. I like seeing people that did me dirty do miserably. I'm petty. But yeah, that's like people were clowning him for being a drunk and for flirting with e-girls, and he made it his persona. And then months later, he was regretting making it his persona because people just nonstop spammed it. He was like, okay, guys, come on, I never cheated on my wife, but you love the goth mommies, right? You making merch. You doing all this. And it's like, that's what you did. Like, you reap with yourself. Right? If you keep trying to push something as this is this, people are going to take it as this is this. I don't think people need excuses to hate you, nigga. I'm talking to people in general. People don't need excuses to hate you. Once you become a public figure, there will be a group of people that despise you, that lie on you. That whole thing is to take you down. It could be for a plethora of reasons, because they want to grow off of it, or they just genuinely want to destroy you just because they're just disgusted and toxic. All of these things is possible. Right? You got to just expect that. That's why you don't pay it no attention. You don't feed them. You don't play into whatever it is. Nigga, you just ignore that ish, bro. That's the best way. I think that Andrew Tate could have kept doing his content and doing the things he needed to do for the betterment of men, if that's really what he was about. He could have kept doing that without the extreme jokes. Right? Look what happened to Sneeko. Look what happened. It's a list, bro. It's a list of people that they say certain jokes and they want to stand on it. And then months later, they don't stand on it because it's like, damn, I didn't think people was going to take that serious. Yeah, people are idiots. Right? And I'm talking about the people that's trying to blame him and say things and accuse him of stuff based off of not even knowing anything about him. Those are people I think that are idiots, because I'm not, y'all know me, I'm not a cancel culture. If you have an opinion on him and you disagree with him, or you think some of his stuff that he says is offensive, that's your right. I think everyone has the freedom to do that. People disagree with me and think that I'm offensive. It's the people that would go too far, like doing voodoo spells on me or trying to get me banned, right? All that stuff. Those are the motherfuckers that I think is just straight nasty. Either way, I don't really pay attention to the negativity or the naysayers per se.